Bingham is sleeping peacefully. The screens that surround him change into an animated sunrise with the sound of a rooster waking him up. His avatar appears beside a figure. He currently has 15,002,944 merits. He can control the screens through simple gestures. He starts his routine. The toothpaste comes out when he gestures to squeeze a toothpaste tube. The figure earlier has increased but gets immediately reduced as he gets toothpaste. He opens a case containing earpieces. He wears them and a song plays. He rides an elevator with others. The elevator stops on the floor where people are on stationary bikes, pedaling and entertained by their chosen form of entertainment on the screen in front of them. Bingham sits on his bike station, selects a game and starts to pedal. He goes to the cafeteria to buy drinks and food. His food gets stuck inside the automatic vending machine. A girl approaches him and helps him. He thanks her and sits at the table before her. They get back to pedaling. The girl who helped him plays the violin while one of the guys near them watches adult stuff. A guy coughs, seemingly tired of pedaling. He gets back to his room and plays a game. His game gets interrupted by an advertisement. It's a commercial for Hot Shot, a talent show. He watches but eventually skips. An adult program suddenly appears on the screen. He's not interested. He covers his face with his hand, making the screens turn red. The screen asks him if he wants to resume viewing while a high-pitched tone plays, eventually annoying him enough to give in. The next morning, a girl rides the elevator with him and others. He finds her attractive and constantly looks at her. At the bike area, he notices that the guy coughing yesterday is not there anymore. The girl who helped him tells him they didn't let him sign in anymore. But he shows up as a cleaner wearing yellow overalls and the guy beside Bingham bullies him. In the restroom, Bingham hears a woman singing. He listens and gets amazed by the sound of her voice. The girl notices him looking at her. He tells her to have fun on the pedal and suddenly, the system plays Wraith Babes so he quickly flicks it out. Bingham continues to ride his pedal and she sees the girl get on hers and he can't stop looking at her. The girl who helped her at the cafeteria the other day sees him staring at the girl and she seemingly gets jealous. He is in his room singing and gets interrupted by an ad. He chooses to mute it, accepts the penalty and gets back to singing. The girl she keeps looking at is stuck in front of the vending machine. The apple won't come out, so Bingham approaches her and helps her get it. He tells her his name. Bing. Short for Bingham. And she also tells him her name. Abby Khan. Bingham tells Abby he likes her singing. He insists she has a phenomenal voice, but Abby laughs at him and thanks him even if she doesn't believe what he's telling her. Bingham asks her if she wants to join Hot Shot. Abby tells him the reasons why she cannot join. Bingham tells her he will gift the whole 12 million merits to her that his brother left to him when he died, but Abby resists and suggests he should spend it for himself. Bingham tells her he doesn't need it and he believes in Abby. She tells him she'll mess up, but Bingham says she won't and he doesn't care if she does. Bingham pleads for Abby to try it once and finally she says yes. Bingham buys the ticket for Abby, but it now costs 15 million merits. He buys it anyway and gifts it to Abby. Bingham and Abby are in the elevator going up to the Hot Shot area. Abby is having second thoughts about it and asks Bingham if they can refund the ticket. She is grateful, but she feels a lot of pressure. Bingham tells her she's babbling and they both laugh it off. Abby gives Bingham an origami she made and they slowly hold hands. They reach the Hot Shot floor and Abby is asked to do the face screen. They enter the room where everyone is practicing. After waiting for just a few seconds, a staff member tells Abby they want to preview her. A lady sees it and complains she's been waiting for a week, but Abby gets hers immediately. They enter another room. Abby is asked to look at the camera and say her piece in a sentence. As she's about to go to the stage, another staff member meets them and gives Abby a compliance drink. Abby initially declines, but the woman says it's compulsory for all contestants. Abby drinks it anyway, but immediately feels slightly dizzy. She's called to the stage. Abby feels a bit uncomfortable, nervous, and shy. They ask her what she'll do. Abby tells them she will sing. Judge Wraith harasses her by asking her to see her breasts. The virtual crowd cheers, but Abby doesn't react. They eventually let her sing, but Judge Hope stops Abby from singing. He tells her that her performance is the best they had for the whole season, and the crowd cheers. However, he says he agrees with Judge Wraith. They're trying to get her to be on Wraith's adult channel. Bingham tries to save Abby, but security stops him and gets him out. The judges pressure her, and the audience also joins in, telling her to do it, until she has no choice but to say yes. Bingham is lying on his bed, holding the origami Abby gave him. Abby's erotic debut commercial appears on the screen. He tries to skip it, but he doesn't have enough merits. He covers his face, but the screen turns red and plays a high-pitched tone, forcing him to watch it. He tries to go out, but the door is disabled. He freaks out and cries for what has happened to Abby. Bingham sees a broken piece from the screen and takes it. Bingham does his best to earn back the 15 million merits to buy another ticket for Hot Shot. He gets thrifty by using less toothpaste and taking food that gets stuck in the vending machine. He practices the dance he will perform. He finally reaches 15 million merits, so he buys the ticket and takes the broken glass with him. He enters the Hot Shot area and eventually gets to the stage. Bingham performs, and in the middle of his performance, he suddenly stops, takes out the broken glass, and holds it to his neck. The security tries to stop him, but he warns the security to stop or he'll kill himself. Judge Wraith tells him to just go ahead, but Judge Charity says they should let him speak. Bingham starts telling them his piece. Bing passionately and angrily rants about the heartless, artificial system they live under. Everyone is quiet, but Judge Hope breaks the silence by telling him that was the most heartfelt thing he has seen on the stage since Hot Shot began. The virtual crowd cheers, and Judge Hope offers Bingham a slot in his stream, 30 minutes, twice a week. The audience, like what they did to Abby, urges him to accept it. Everyone goes back to pedaling. Bingham accepted the offer, as he's seen on screen, advertising new items in the avatar shop. He seemingly will kill himself in the stream until he says, "Till the same time next week," and ends the show. He takes the broken glass to its container, pours himself a glass of juice, and stares at a vast forest. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new release. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.